Would you look at that carpet ceiling? Look at this theater. Excuse me, but how I'm feeling is 100 proof I could raise the roof. Hi, I'm Nava. I'm half Persian, a quarter English Australian, and a quarter Dutch. So I'm a bit of a fruit salad of ethnicities. I'm so happy to be here. Lord knows I have the will and the resources. But Mom and Dad kept saying, hold your horses. I guess those ponies couldn't wait. Pardon me, folks, but they've left the gate. Bareback sheet if I spout. I'm letting my eek-bait net out. I'm sorry to shout, but here I am. I love my mix of cultures. It makes me who I am, and I love being a blend of East and West. But I haven't always felt like that. Let's roll back the clock to when little Nava was trying to figure out where she fit in the world. Where do you belong? Where do you belong? Where do you belong? Where do you belong? You'll be judged on sight and made to fit, so find a click and stick with it. Say, where do you belong? Ooh. The Persians love to entertain with tons of food and spices, and you can't say no. They're all proud of their culture and their history. With dancing and their music, they put on quite a show. The Dutch are tall and quite direct. They'll tell you what they think of you while riding on their bikes. The licorice is salty and they eat cheese by the pound. Is this where I'll be found? Ooh. And then there's the Aussies, where a bunning snag is always worth the wait. It's all about the cricket. Wait, what's a sticky wicket? They'll send you off to have a good one, mate. Oh, where do you belong? Where do you belong? Where do I belong? Basically, I felt like I didn't belong anywhere. But little Nava decided that the best course of action would be to try her best to at least fit into one of these groups. I was practically the only ethnic person at school, but I wasn't even Persian enough for the Persians I knew. I was sent to Persian language school on the weekends, and I was so white there that my teacher made the whole class give me a standing ovation just for saying a sentence correctly. And I was in a class with 5-year-olds when I was 10. I didn't really know any Dutch people apart from my dad, so the next group to try was the Aussies. I booked a hair appointment to go blonde and chucked in some blue contact lenses. Yes, perfect! Just like the other kids at school. Except it looked awful. My hair was orange and my eyes hurt. Also, I was still getting delicious Persian lunches given to me at school, which at the time was the absolute worst. I would often hear, ew, what's that? It looked like someone threw up. Or, did someone fart? Every time I opened my lunchbox. Honestly, I should have fought back because those lunches were great, but little Nava didn't have the same mindset I have today. I felt like I had green skin or something, and I wanted to do everything I could to change that. It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves, when I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that. But green is the color of spring, and green can be cool and friendly like, and green can be big like a mountain or more important, like a river, tall like a tree. Yeah, whoa, and green is all there is to be. It can make you wonder why, but why, wonder why, wonder I am green. And it's beautiful, and I think it's what I wanna be. I don't know exactly what did it, but eventually I went from hating being the token ethnic, or the one that wasn't quite ethnic enough, to loving being a blend of three beautiful cultures. Like Hannah Montana, I realized I've got the best of both worlds. Every country or culture has its own iconic song. But if I had one of those, it'd be a little bit different from everyone else's. It would take bits and pieces of the cultures that are part of me, and it might sound a little bit like this. I'm from around the world, a couple of countries, maybe more. You've seen my plights and their delights, a journey that's for sure. But if you want to ask me the place that I adore, I'll tell you right away. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of Gouda cheese, some baklava and an old sitar, a windmill out the back, Persian carpet out the front, and an old rocking chair. But this is just my story. We all have something different that makes us special. Like multicolored flowers in one garden, when those differences all come together, it's beautiful. And that is definitely something to celebrate. There's a kebab shop up the corner, some poffages down the street. Every house is always open with lots of food to eat. And I wouldn't trade a thing on my multicultural street, where the kookaburras sing. Now let's wrap this up. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of Gouda cheese, some baklava and an old sitar, a windmill out the back, Persian carpet out the front, and an old rocking chair. Thank you.
Nava Revalk.